Hi, and welcome back to Trifecta Pilates. My name is Beth. Sometimes utilizing a small piece of equipment, such as a small squishy ball, will really make a big difference in your home Pilates practice. We can go a little bit deeper with the exercises sometimes and add new variations. If you're ready to get started, join me on the mat. Today we're going to get started with some inner thigh activation. So lay onto your back, arms by your side, and place the ball between the inner thighs. Looking up towards the ceiling, taking some breath before we begin larger movements, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Use this time as an opportunity to really feel where your feet are, where your spinal column is both onto and off of the mat. Let your shoulders become heavier on the mat and your arms longer. And as we progress through the inner thigh sequence, I want your spinal column and arms to stay exactly where they are. We're going to engage the inner thighs now. Exhale, squeeze in on your ball. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze and release. Adjusting the ball as needed so it doesn't feel like it's going to go flying out from between the legs. Now, as we progress this exercise, keep hold of the fact that you want the spinal column in the same position, back of the arms heavy. Deep breathing throughout the entire class. Maintain the deep squeeze in on the ball. Inhale, exhale, feet come off of the mat, legs to tabletop. Squeeze in on the ball more, release slightly. Exhale, squeeze and release. Breathing out to in. Two more times. And once again, keep the squeeze in on the ball. Reach the legs back, or reach the legs up to the ceiling rather, and squeeze in on the ball more. Release. Squeeze, release. Breathing out and in. Should really start to feel the inner thighs activate right now with the squeeze. Arms still heavy, spine in the same exact position. Two more times, 2 to 1. Bend the knees to tabletop once again. Inhale, rotate pelvis, spine. Exhale, center. Maintain the squeeze in on the ball as you rotate. Maybe you squeeze more to bring the pelvis and spine back to center. Keep the head looking straight up towards the ceiling. Rotation just in the pelvis, imagine. I know the spine is rotating, but keep the shoulders down, head straight to the ceiling. One more time each side. Squeezing the legs together more firmly, knees come in towards your chest, arms ceiling. Inhale, exhale, push the arms down, extend the legs if you like. 100, here we go. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. Maintain that deep squeeze on the ball. And think about pulling the ball up into the belly button. We're about halfway there. Squeezing that ball a little bit more firmly. Breathing a little bit deeper. 2 more deep breath cycles. Next, exhale. Pause, inhale. Roll yourself up, sitting nice and tall. Going to straighten the legs. We're still squeezing in on the ball. I know we're not giving up on the inner thighs quite yet. Hands go behind the head. Rotate, rotate, center. Switch it out. So slow rotation. Maintaining the squeeze in and up with the legs. Stay center. We're going to add on. Reach your arms forward now. Open one arm out, rotate, think saw. Reach towards that opposite foot. Coming up, close arms. Switch sides. Open, saw, forward. Coming up to close. I know the legs are much more narrow than normal, and that's okay. Variation, very beneficial for body and mind. One last time. Very nice. Take the ball out from between the inner thighs. Thank goodness, right? Inner thighs, we're feeling a lot of work. You're going to keep the legs narrowing together as much as possible. Taking the ball in front of you. Forearms rest down on the ball. So you may need to roll that ball up. Hands just gently placed in towards one another. Inhale. As you exhale, pivot back with your spine. Come right back up again. Feeling the work in the abs. Now, if you're feeling this in your legs, bend the knees for me, okay? So bend the knees if needed so you can feel the work in the right area of the body. Center straight, abs doing the work. 2 more times. Now let's stay in your pivot back position. Rotate to one side, rotate center. Hello obliques, rotate. And center. Remember, you can bend those knees, rotate, and center. Press gently down on the ball with the arms as you rotate side to side. One more time, each side. Very nice. Stay center. Bring yourself up. Take hold of the ball. Take it behind you. Now we're all going to bend our knees and pivot back until you're just barely against the ball. Just barely against it. So we're not leaning down into it. Lift up and out with the ball. Squeeze the legs together now. Hands can come behind the thighs as an option. Extend one leg to bend. We're still in the abs. Shaking is good. Shaking right here in the front center. Now continue single leg, wonderful, wonderful option, or both. Try not to squeeze and press in on the ball. 3, for 2, just one more. Very nice. Come up off the ball, lay onto your back, lift the hips up. And now let your pelvis rest onto the ball. Arms go back by the side of you. Now the ball is squishy, right? You can roll around a little bit. We're going to try to stay as stable as we can on the ball. As you exhale, take one leg or foot up off the floor. Replace. Switch it. Lift to lower. Breathing out and in. Now if this is feeling somewhat easy, reach your arms up to the ceiling and give it a go. At any time as we progress through our sequence, your arms can rest down by the sides of your body on the mat. Again, if this is feeling easy, I want you to keep one leg lifted, second leg to join. Both legs in tabletop. Arms to the ceiling, arms by your side, your choice. Flex through the feet. Take one heel down towards the floor, pick it up. Second leg and up. Breathing in and out. So trying to minimize the rocking and rolling that we have on this unstable surface. Soft in the neck and shoulders. That's not where we want to experience the work. One more time each side. Pause, legs tabletop. Keeping the feet flexed, push one leg in front of you, bend in. Switch it out. Bend in. Remember, at any time, arms come down by the side of your body. Trying to stay as still as possible. So speed is not a concern. I don't care how fast you're going. How still can you go? Your last leg movement, the pelvis be more stable than the first time you tried this. One more time each side. Pause, legs tabletop. As much as your body will allow, stretch the legs and toes to the ceiling. So you may need to keep the legs a little bit bent. One leg reaches forward, pull the leg up. Opposite leg forward and up. This one may feel a little bit more wobbly because both legs are trying to stay straight. You can just keep breathing. Recenter. Arms lifted, arms by your side. Do what you need to do to get through the sequence. Smile on your face through the challenges. One more time each side. Very nice. Now take your legs back to tabletop, stretch through the feet so toes are still reaching long. We're going to repeat the sequence. We're just going to add on. So squeeze the legs together. Both legs at the same time go down. Pick them up. This should be more challenging. Legs down and up. What's surprising, it may not be more challenging for stability because your legs are moving at one time, but maybe a little bit more challenging for the abs now. Two more times. Legs stay tabletop, flex through the feet, push the legs in front and bend. Now legs can go higher to the ceiling if needed. Maybe they don't go all the way straight, but keep looking straight up towards the ceiling. That will actually help your balance. When you rotate the head and eyes, that makes it even more challenging. Two more times. For one. Very nice. Legs come up to the ceiling, stretch to the toes, double leg, lower, exhale, lift, breathing in, breathing out. I want you to feel the burn in the abs. If you're feeling the burn in the hips, bend your knees a little bit. Just two more times, and one last time. Very nice. Bend those knees back in, press down into the feet, curl the pelvis up off the ball, and then roll your spinal column down. Very nice. Let's lay onto the side of our body on your mat here. Reach long with the arm to begin with. Then let your elbow bend for this variation. Hand comes behind the head. Ball is going to go between the inner thighs. Legs in front of you. Press into that top hand slightly. Squeezing on your ball like crazy. Exhale, legs lift to lower. Breathing out and in. Squeeze the ball in and imagine the ball pulling up and towards you as well. Now let's keep the ball lifted. Flex the feet. Bend the knees in towards your chest. Push straight. Bend. Push straight. Breathing in to out. Keep squeezing in and up on your ball. Two more times. One last time. Very nice. Lower the legs down. I'm going to take the ball out and take it behind your top leg. Bend the knee. So squeeze in on that ball as much as you can. Push down into the bottom leg. Exhale, pull the thigh in towards you. Thigh goes behind. Thigh in front, behind. So this is our single leg kick variation here. Maybe we get more range of motion with the thigh in towards our chest since the leg is bent, but really try to stay still and stable for me in the rest of the body. So there is activation and strength in the bottom leg. Activation here as well. One last time. Very nice. Now keep the leg right in line with the lower leg. Exhale, open the top thigh. It goes back parallel. Exhale, open top thigh. Take it parallel. Breathing out to in. Keep squeezing in on your ball. Just two more times. We're going to add on. Keep that leg rolling open, circling it. Keep squeezing in on the ball. Breathing in to breathing out. Almost done here with this side. Reverse your direction. Breathing in to breathing out. One last time. Very nice. Take that thigh to parallel now. Squeeze in on the ball once again. Flex your bottom foot. Bottom leg squeezes up to down. Bottom leg up and down. Maybe your top thigh lifts higher so the bottom leg has a bigger range of motion to travel. It's a little more inner thigh work here. Why not squeeze it in? One last time. Very nice. Switch sides. Lay on your second side. Once again, you're going to reach so long with the bottom arm. Then let the hand come behind the head. Squeeze in and up on your ball. In and up. Exhale, legs up to down. Keep squeezing. Keep the legs lifted. Bend the knees. Push. Bend to push. So a little bit more work right through here. Two more. One more. Very nice. Legs lower, ball comes behind. The top leg squeeze in, forward to back. Bottom leg stays straight, stays engaged. Keep squeezing the heel back behind you of the top leg. And breathe through. One last time. Keeping the thigh right in line with the bottom thigh. Roll the thigh open, parallel. Exhale to inhale. Keep the thigh open. Circle. So finding those circles. Reverse it. Almost home free. Back parallel, bottom leg up to down, inner thigh. Two. Last one. Awesome work. The legs be long. And take the ball in front of you. Hands rest on top of the ball. Let your upper body drape between the arms. So as you're breathing here, if you're tighter in the shoulders and chest, you may definitely feel a stretch in the shoulders, and that's fine. Keep the toenails heavy on the mat. Pull the ball towards you slightly as you lift your spine. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, just warming up the back. Exhale, lower. Feel your back. Really lift and extend, upper middle back. Next time you lift the spine, keep it there. Open one arm out, hand on the ball, roll away. Lift, open, hand, lower. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in to out. One more time each side. Last one. Very nice. Bring the ball towards you. You're going to take it underneath the lowest part of your rib cage. Arms find the mat. So you're on your forearms. Now remember when we were on our back in that hinge back position, we weren't sinking into the ball. Same here. Rather than sinking into the ball, let the ball maintain its shape. So it's going to be a reminder to lift up a little bit more. Engage the abs, lift the legs. Kick one leg towards you twice. Kick, kick, extend. Kick, kick, extend. Breath out to in. So as you're doing your single leg kick here, try not to smush the ball as you kick the leg. One more time each side. Very nice. Allow yourself to come up onto your hands, onto your knees on the mat. Take the ball behind one leg once again. Hands come right underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the pelvis. Squeeze the ball in with that one leg, and exhale, lift the thigh up, lower the thigh down. Exhale, lift to lower. Stay really pulled up in your center as you lift to lower. Now let's keep the thigh lifted. Let's do balance check. Reach and extend the opposite arm as an option. Keep reaching and lifting, arm and leg up as you squeeze in on the ball. Replace the hand. Circle the knee open to close. Lift, circle, open to close. Breathing out to in. 2 more times this direction. For 1. Reverse it. Open, lift back. Open, circle back. Breathing out and in. Trying to keep the spine very stable here. 1 last time. Very nice. Switch sides. Ball to the opposite heel or opposite leg. Squeeze in on the ball. Lift up to down. Breathing out and in. Keep the thigh lifted. Balance challenge. Reach and extend the opposite thigh. Squeeze, lift. Reach, lengthen. Replace the hand. Circle thigh out, around, in, up and around. Breathing out to in. Well, last time this direction, reverse it. One last time. Very nice. Take that ball out. Let it come in front of you. We're going to give our wrists a little bit of a break. Press back into child's pose. Let your forehead rest onto the ball. If this doesn't feel good for you, just let your forehead rest onto the floor. But this is a nice variation for some of us. Breathing into the back body. Feeling longer here. Taking another breath. Exhale, roll yourself up. Position the ball back between the inner thighs. The inner thigh connection is so important in Pilates, and using the ball really helps us with that. So we're going to take the hands to the pelvis, keep ears, shoulders, ribs, pelvis all in alignment, and sit back partway into the heels. Come right back up again. Breathing in, breathing out. Now, just like for any exercise, this is a particular exercise that for some people is not suitable. So if that's the case for you, just opt out. Keep moving with me though. Try a different exercise of your choice. 2 more times. 1 last time. Now, we're going to keep ear, shoulder, ribs, pelvis, knee all in alignment. As you pivot back, reach your arms forward. Exhale, push the arms back, come right back up over yourself. Inhale, pivot back. Exhale, find that push. Squeeze in on the ball. Strong inner thighs, strong center body, deep breathing and strength with the arms as well. 2 more times. This is thigh stretch. 1 last time. Very nice. Take that ball out. It's going to come behind us now. And this one's a little bit tricky to figure out where to place the ball. Just give it a go the best you can. Bring the hands in front of you. You're going to try to have your heels positioned on the ball in a plank position. So the trick is trying to have it in a position where you feel well supported and it's not going to slingshot out from behind you. Breathing in, breathing out, push the ball down. Now as you exhale, curl and round the spine. Press the hips up and back. You should feel your heels sink further down into the ball. Feel the crown of the head forward. Push down into the ball, roll through your spine. Exhale. Inhale, go to that natural, neutral curvature of the spine. Take a breath here. And again, exhale, round and roll yourself up. Push the mat down with the fingers, reaching pelvis back behind you, taking a breath. Roll through your spine. Hopefully with the ball there, feeling more connection, more strength in the legs. Yes, arms. Yes, center. But also legs want to be strong in a plank position. Last time, rolling on through. Pause, plank. Knees come down. Very nice. Have a seat on your mat. Take hold of the ball. Squeeze the ball behind the legs now. Pull it in. Take hold of your ankles. Going into rolling like a ball. Inhale. Exhale. Feel free to roll whenever your body tells you to. And if it's not telling you today, stay in your balance. 2, 1. Very nice. Now we're going to take the ball between the thighs and belly or chest. This really just depends on how big your ball is, how much space you have between this area, and hold for a few breaths for balance. And again, you can maintain balance here, or we're going to try to maintain consistent squeeze on your ball as you roll back and up. Notice when you're pulling away from the ball. This is a really humbling variation. 2 more times. 1 last time. Very nice. Release, roll onto your back. Lift the hips up and just let your pelvis rest onto the ball. Should feel really nice. Arms heavy by your side. You can rock side to side with your pelvis on the ball. You can roll front to back with the pelvis on the ball. Or you just stay still and elevated. What is your body telling you to do? Let your arms, every exhale, become heavier on the mat. Feel the back of your skull become a little bit heavier. Maybe the neck longer. Collarbones drip off the shoulders, imagine. Channeling your breath to the back of the body as you inhale. As you exhale, allow yourself to release and settle. Take 2 more deep breaths like that. Inhale into the back of the body. Exhale, release, and settle. Another deep breath in. Maybe a little bit deeper this last time. Exhale, release, and settle. You can keep your pelvis elevated on the ball or lift your hips up and join me in a seated position, whatever feels best for you. So whether you're seated or laying down on the ball, once you're in position again, allow the eyes to close once again, breathing in, breathing out. Just notice where your posture is, whether you're supported by the floor or you're seated. You can have ideal posture in either position. Letting the breath channel to the back of the body and the mind soften. Just feel the integration from the class. Feel the energy coursing through your body, how that really helps to elevate your spirit so you can tackle the rest of your day with ease and grace. To continue breathing, softly allow your eyes to open. And let me know how that workout was for you today, utilizing a small ball. What exercises maybe you really enjoyed, what you felt was a little bit more challenging for you. I really hope that you come to appreciate that challenges aren't always a bad thing for our bodies and minds. I hope you have a beautiful day and can join me on the mat soon.